Hey ladies, greetings from the Big Island. So here is the series of exercises that I was talking about previously. I'm going to give you an example of each of the exercises, and then what we're going to try to do is keep the same format where you'll do each exercise for a minute, try to jot down as many repetitions as you possibly can, rest for 30 seconds, move on to the next exercise, and then if you can complete that circuit 2 to 3 times throughout the week, that would be fantastic. Okay, so the first one's going to be a body squat, and we started doing these in the last exercise session that we had. So here's a body squat. I'll kind of give you an example from both sides. I'm going to keep my chest out, my shoulders back, my core real tight, and I'm going to drop my hips back and down while I'm staying on my heels. Okay, do it this way. Do it this way. Cool. Okay, so the second exercise is a push-up, and for those of you who are strong enough to do a regular push-up, I would just do it that way. For those of you who are not strong enough to do a push-up, you can do the modified version, and I'll do both of those now. So I'm going to keep my chest out. I'm going to pinch my shoulder blades together. And I'm going to go all the way down to the ground. And a modified version would be where I just kind of stay on my knees, across my legs. All right, so that's a modified push-up and a regular push-up. Third exercise is going to be a jumping pull-up. So my suggestion is at the Longhouse, I believe right by where there's a jungle gym for the kids, there's some pull-up bars. For those of you who can actually do a pull-up, start with as many pull-ups as you possibly can, and then maybe take a break and can continue to do as many push-ups or pull-ups as you possibly can within that minute. For those of you who cannot get a pull-up done, so you can do something called jumping pull-ups, and what you'll do is you'll kind of get yourself ready next to the bar. Then you're going to grab overhead, you're going to grab the bar, you're going to jump and pull up at the same time, and then what you're going to do is lower yourself as slowly as you possibly can. So you'll jump, pull the bar down as hard as you can up to your chest, and then hold yourself for about 5 or 6 seconds on the lowering phase. And again, you'll get as many of those as you possibly can within 1 minute. Okay, so the fourth and fifth exercise are side planks. That's going to be one for each side. So I'll show you what that looks like. Side plank is you'll get on your elbow here, stiffen this whole area up, kick your legs out, and then rotate your body so there's a nice straight line from head to toe, and you're going to stay there. Weight of your body is going to want to push down. So the contraction of these obliques right here is going to resist that. So you'll do that and try to hold that for a minute if you can. And then the next side. Okay, so keeping this stiff, I'm not keeping this real high, I'm not keeping it low. I'm trying to think of a straight line from my head down to my foot and just keeping this nice and tight. All right, so the sixth exercise is going to be a swimmer, and I'll just go ahead and do that on the ground. So that's going to be like this. You're going to keep your core tight, you're going to kind of arch your back, put your arms out in front of you, lift your legs, and you're just going to alternate picking them up. That's a real nice posterior chain, the muscles on the backside of your body exercise. That'll really help there. And then one more for the core, seventh exercise, is going to be alternating leg lifts. What you're going to do is you're going to lay on the ground, you're going to pick up one leg, really squeeze your core tightly, keep your upper body down, and alternate the legs. Raise them as high as you can, using your abdominals and your upper thigh to raise the legs. All right, so that's everything. Again, 1 full minute on for each exercise, 30 seconds off, and then repeat that for about 2 to 3 rounds, and then 2 to 3 times a week would be fantastic. Thank you much.